Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Ali Balor. This is Alex Carl. What are we talking about today?
Howdy, yeah, welcome back to our home videos where we talk about, no, I'm joking about the home videos, but nonetheless, immigration kind of updates, what the future may hold. Today we're going to talk about people who are here as DACA recipients.
Yeah, so it becomes really important because in lieu of last week's election, we're going to have a change in government. So those people that are on DACA, they need to be on high alert.
Yeah, and we say that not to, scare you, but on October 10th, I believe, of this year, a federal court heard an appeal. Was it, Ali, an appeal?
No, it was a hearing. The decision is still to come, but the Fifth Circuit heard the case.
Yeah, so on the legality of the DACA program.
Right.
And so if they make a decision saying DACA was not implemented correctly, or kind of oversees the executive power of Biden, is that who implemented it?
Of actually Obama, but regardless, if the Fifth Circuit says no to DACA, then the government has the opportunity to appeal, which I'm sure Biden would appeal. But the challenge is that there's going to be a change in our government come January 20th.
Right. And now, so if they rule DACA is not legal, then the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, I don't know the number, I think it's hundreds of thousands, regardless of DACA recipients, are going to no longer have that status. We know it's not status, but it does allow you to stay here lawfully and work here lawfully. But if the court case rules that it is no longer legal, DACA is not going to be a program anymore. And so those people are going to then have no status in the U.S. You're going to lose your ability to work. And so now is the time to kind of act and plan for the future if you are a DACA recipient.
You need to have a plan, and one plan that if you're otherwise eligible to apply for a green card, and the fact that you don't have an entry document is preventing you from doing that, you can perhaps get an advance parole, go abroad, come back, get that entry document, and file for your adjustment.
Yeah, and he means otherwise eligible. So, in other words, if you're married to a U.S. citizen and you have DACA, then in all likelihood there is a way forward for you to get permanent residency. So if you're DACA and you're married to a U.S. citizen, or you're thinking about getting married to someone you're dating who's a U.S. citizen, now is probably the good time to enter into that marriage and give us a call or another immigration attorney that you've been working with to see what you can do to kind of solidify your status here in the U.S. based on that marriage.
Really, honestly, the thing to do at this point, if you're on DACA, is, like Alex said, to have a plan B, and to have that plan B, you need to consult with an attorney, whether it's us or somebody else, but don't Google your way out of it because you'll fall. Mm-hmm. And I think this is really, really important with the mass deportations that Trump is proposing. Whether or not that comes to fruition, an element will, at the minimum. So
yep, and there's also ways, let's say you're not dating anyone who's a U.S. citizen and you're not married, there's ways that possibly your employer can help out as well, depending on how old were you when you got DACA, etc. So that's another thing to kind of inquire about also if you call our office or someone else.
So there are ways potentially forward, notwithstanding the election last week, but you got to be proactive and create a plan if you don't have one.
Definitely. I wouldn't rely on the DACA program given the uncertainty of kind of what's going on, and the fact that the court just heard the case on October 10th, and we're going to have a ruling pretty quickly on it.
Right. So any questions, give us a call, contact us. Our contact information is somewhere there. And we're here for you.
Definitely. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in.